Look at that. Isn't that nice? Very nice. So this is where all the fathers, like priests, are buried, right here in the middle. So this is Joseph DiMaggio, or as many know, Joe DiMaggio. He is buried here. He was a big baseball star. He played for the Yankees. And I like to come see him a lot. Born November 25th, 1914, and passed March 8th, 1999. Yeah, he was a great dude. I mean, he played for the Yankees. He was in the Hall of Fame. Even while he was already like super famous and playing for them, he once the war broke out, he signed up to be in the military and went off for a couple years. So like his whole life was just like an adventure, really. And then he even ended up marrying Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson. My bad. Sorry. He ended up marrying Marilyn Monroe after he got after all that. He ended up marrying Marilyn Monroe, and then they separated after 9 months. And I guess they separated, but he really loved her, and I think she loved him a lot too. And he would send her flowers all the time, even after her death. And yeah, even when he was dying, when Joe was dying, and he was on his deathbed, or he was pretty close to death, I should say. He said, "At least I'll get to see Marilyn again." So this guy was really cool. He had a really cool life. Joe DiMaggio. I really look up to him. He seemed like an awesome dude. Part of me because I love baseball, and I also view life as an adventure. You shouldn't settle for anything, really. And this guy just lived it as like, it just seemed like he had a super adventurous life. I mean, come on. He was a famous baseball player for the Yankees, was in a Hall of Fame. During that time, he chooses to go off to the military and fight during the war for a couple years, comes back, keeps doing his thing as a Yankees baseball player, marries Marilyn Monroe, and they end up splitting up a little bit after, but and he lived really good. He would eat like steaks, go out to steakhouses. He knew a bunch of famous people. He had a bunch of connects. He was just living life real good. So cheers to that. think we can all get a little he can serve as an example to many people to live life, to have fun, to follow your dreams. Yeah, just do what you want to do without fear. And oh shit, my bad. Yo, so Joe DiMaggio was born in 1914, like, and he was born in Martinez, California. Like, I was just thinking, like, during that time, World War One, like, just ending, I think, and living through World War Two, and living in Martinez, California, like, I was just thinking, like, it might have been, like, the Sandlot, like, suburbs or super nice. I don't know. Because he got to be, a baseball player, so he was probably playing baseball and around his neighborhood. Probably living like the real Sandlot movie, you know? Just with the guys and his friends, you know, meeting up, playing ball. And then 1999 is when he passed. Like, that's not even that long ago. That's 27 years. That's a young man's age right there. He hasn't even been gone that long. But I was really thinking about, like, 1914. I was like, damn. Lived through it. Through World War One, Two. I mean, not World War One, but World War Two. And, like, through some great freaking times. The 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. Probably the best times. Peak times. A person could be whatever they wanted if they chose to. You know, housing was cheap. Everything was cheap if you just had a good job, or if you were a working man. Type of stuff. You could make yourself something. The cars were beautiful. The ladies, everything. The games. Everything, man. The food was better, probably. Probably less chemicals. It's everything, man. Everything was probably great. People, like, had more. Did they have more manners? I think so. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. That's crazy. He lived through some, like, really crazy times, cool times, beautiful times, golden times, not so great times. His whole life was just an adventure. All right. Okay, so I was gonna go to one more spot, but there's like a bazillion people over there, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, this is the beautiful cemetery. Very nice cemetery. And I'm just gonna record me leaving, so you guys can go ahead and enjoy the scenery. So, well, thanks for being here with me. See you later. Yeah. Way better. I feel like I'm doing like a drive-by filming right now. rather just film the exit. Alright, y'all. It's time for me to get my butt out of here. But, yeah. Thank you for coming with me on my little trip to the cemetery, Holy Cross Cemetery. I just enjoy coming here. I like to come here about like once a week or once every other week, just because the vibes are super cool. It's nice out here. It's very peaceful. You have like time to think. It's like going to a park, but with dead people all around you. So, but it's like nice. Like you get to talk to like, I don't know, if there's somebody cool here you like, or stuff like that. You just get to show your respects and just think about life. But yeah, I normally come here and grab some food after. That's something I do, something I like to do. But right now I just got my pre-workout. Now I'm gonna go hit the gym as per usual. And I want to, one thing too is like, before I go is, remember that you don't only live once. Okay, that's wrong. Remember that you live every day, you only die once. So live every day. And you could spend money and make it back, but you can't spend time and make it back. So enjoy it the most you can, make the best out of it, and make the best out of all the times. I mean, everything that you do, pretty much, every day. You gotta think about it different. Like, if you do something once a year, like have a family reunion, see your family once a year, go fishing once a year, or do something you like once a year. Let's say you do that. You go camping once a year. A lot of people think of it as like, oh, I have 40, 50, 30 years left to keep doing that. I have so much time. I have 50 years left to keep to doing what I like, to keep going camping. I mean, yeah, but if you only go once a year, you should be seeing it as like, I only get to go camping, or I only get to go fishing 20 more times in my whole life, or 30 more times in my whole life. And now it starts to look a little different. So you want to really make the best out of those times that you have, every single time, every single moment. And yeah, just enjoy yourself. It's really crazy to think about. Like, I just started to realize this today, but like, this is gonna be our home sooner or later. So, well, our home for, our bodies or whatever, but it's pretty crazy to think about. Yeah. I'll see y'all later.